Usually students, when they come to us, don't really know a lot about European institutions, about what is the Parliament, what is the Council of Europe, European Council, all these differences. This is what we are here to teach them, which is very unfortunate because a lot of their everyday lives really depend on what's going on in the European Union. So 70% of all legislation done by the member states is actually EU legislation, so EU affects their everyday lives. The Erasmus program which is the basis why students are here is an EU program funded from EU budget. So I think it's very important that our students learn about EU institutions, about EU policies, about EU budget, about different programs and possibilities, free movement, which European Union gives them. And this is why this course is relevant, and this is why I think it's very beneficial for the students to learn something out of it, and they know much more when the course is finished about what is EU and how it works than they knew when the course started.
So, hi, I'm Clémence Daman. I'm from France in EDEC Business School, and I am here for an exchange in business administration and economy and to discover other cultures. European Union for me is a very important thing because we can share our cultures with other countries. If the European Union didn't exist, like we can't have access to all the products that we have now. So I think it's very rich in terms of consummation. Like you can have what you want, I think, thanks to the imports and exportations. And to deal with big problems, I think we have to have a more general point of view, not just our country. So I think it's interesting to speak about that with different tradition, custom from other countries.
Hello, my name is Luis. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Germany, and I'm currently my third year of my bachelor's degree in business economics. And I'm an exchange student, and I chose this class because in school we talked about the EU, but only like very briefly, and I want to later work in a field where I have to connect with a lot of other countries, and I thought it would be useful to learn a little bit more, to go more in depth with the topic.
It's really interesting because as a citizen of other country that came to live in Europe and try to understand how European regulations and everything works here for funds and everything inside the European Union, it's interesting to learn something different that I never thought of learning.
Well, for me the most interesting thing was to learn about the structure of European Union and especially about all the funds that are available, and I think this will also be useful for my career because there's a lot of opportunity to apply. For example, if you have your own company or if you work in another company, there's also a lot of funding opportunities.
I was surprised by the professor because I thought it was just like a regular professor, but what the difference this time is that he's actually working for the EU Parliament in some way, and I think he has like this first-hand experience that really adds something to this class.